Alright, you magnificent market mavericks. Big Money Mike here, coming at you hotter than a freshly minted IPO on Wall Street. Welcome to the Market Mindset Podcast, where we're serving up the juiciest stock market tea this side of the NYSE. It's March 19th, 2025, and let me tell you, yesterday was wilder than a rodeo bull on a caffeine binge. We saw the biotech sector light up like a Christmas tree, with one company in particular stealing the spotlight. So grab your lab coats and your trading terminals, because we're about to dissect this market like a frog in a high school biology class. First up, let's talk about the belle of the biotech ball, Tonix Pharmaceuticals. These guys just dropped their Q4 and full year 2024 results, and boy oh boy, did they deliver. It's like they found the secret formula for success and chugged it down with a Red Bull chaser. Tonix is sitting pretty with $98.8 million in cash as of December 31, 2024. That's more green than a St. Patrick's Day parade. And get this, they're expecting to have enough dough to fund operations beyond the FDA's decision date for their fibromyalgia wonder drug, TNX 102SL. It's like they've got a financial crystal ball, and it's showing nothing but dollar signs. Speaking of TNX 102SL, mark your calendars for August 15, 2025. That's the big day when the FDA decides whether to give this bad boy the green light. If approved, it'll be the first new fibromyalgia drug in over 15 years. That's longer than some of you have been alive. Okay, maybe not, but you get the point. But wait, there's more. Tonix isn't just a one-trick pony. They've got positive results from a phase 1 study of TNX 1500, a fancy antibody that could prevent kidney transplant rejection. It's like they're playing biotech bingo and hitting every square. And if that wasn't enough, they've even got their fingers in the government pie. Tonix received a grant for a potential mpox vaccine and snagged a contract with the Department of Defense for up to $34 million. That's more government cheese than a Wisconsin dairy farm. Now, let's zoom out and look at the bigger picture. The biotech sector has been hotter than a jalapeno eating contest lately. We've got companies left and right reporting positive trial results, securing funding, and generally making the rest of the market look like it's moving in slow motion. But here's the million-dollar question, is this biotech boom sustainable, or are we looking at a bubble that's about to burst louder than a teenager's gum in a quiet library? Well, my friends, that's where the real fun begins. On one hand, we've got companies like Tonix showing us that there's real substance behind the hype. They're not just throwing darts at a board of medical conditions and hoping something sticks. They've got solid science, strong financials, and a pipeline that's more promising than a politician's campaign promises. On the other hand, we've seen this movie before. Remember the dot-com bubble? Or the crypto craze? Markets have a funny way of getting a little too excited and then sobering up faster than a frat boy after spring break. So, what's Big Money Mike's take on all this? Well, I'm cautiously optimistic. The biotech sector has always been a high-risk, high-reward game. It's like playing poker with Mother Nature. You might hit the jackpot, or you might go home with empty pockets and a bruised ego. Now, for my hot stock pick of the day, I'm eyeing Tonix Pharmaceuticals, TNXP, like a hawk eyeing its prey. They've got a solid cash position, a promising pipeline, and they're on the cusp of potentially launching a game-changing fibromyalgia treatment. It's like they've got all the ingredients for a biotech feast, and I want a seat at the table. For you options junkies out there, I'm recommending a TNXP August 2025 $10 call. It's riskier than skydiving without a parachute, but if TNX 102SL gets that FDA approval, you could be riding higher than Elon Musk's latest rocket launch. Looking ahead to tomorrow, March 20th, I'm predicting we'll see some continued momentum in the biotech sector. The S&P 500 and Dow might ride these coattails for a bit, but keep your eyes peeled for any signs of broader market jitters. One tweet from the wrong person, and we could see a sell-off faster than you can say, clinical trial failure. That's all for today, you beautiful bunch of biotech believers and market maniacs. Remember, in the stock market jungle, only the informed survive. So stay savvy, stay hungry, and may your portfolios always be greener than a petri dish full of algae. Big Money Mike, signing off.